Hello there, guys, girls, gamers, everyone. It's me, GenuineParts, and I'm playing Save the Date. It's a game I've been recommended. I'm not sure what it consists of, but it's hard to record, I tell you that. Let's see if we can do this, and what's it about. I have no idea. I'm really... Oh. Is there a menu? Because... Holy crap, that music is loud. Okay. Okay. So, I have no idea what it is about. Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring. Hello! It's a girl named Felicia, apparently. Hello! Oh, you're early. You must be calling about tonight. I meant to ask where we were meeting. I know we were planning on having dinner, but we never decided where. Oh, okay. So I have to decide now where we're having dinner. Apparently Felicia is my date. So, do burgers sound good? How about Thai food? I think tonight needs to be taco night. Actually, I don't think I want to meet up tonight after all. What do we do? Let today be taco day. Hooray for taco night! So, we're at taco place. This was a good idea. Everything is better with tacos. That's wrong. Everything is better with bacon. I've heard good things about this place, and I hear they got a new chef recently too. And I really like how they're out in the docks like this. It's like we're eating right on the water. Okay. Where do you want to sit? Out on the patio, outside of course. How about near the window where we can see the water? Let's see if they have a free booth. Where do we want to sit, guys? Let's sit on the patio. Out on the patio, of course. The tables outside are popular, but your server managed to find a free table for the two of you. You take your seats and start looking at the menu. Okay, let's have some tacos. Do you have any recommendations? I heard the fish tacos are amazing, but I'm open to other options. What are you going to get? Fish tacos, you're right, they're to die for. An enchilada place, actually, I really like the chicken. I think I have the fiesta salad, it got mango in it. Well, I'm actually thinking about... Save the Date is the name of the game. Felicia is my date. I think my choices might have dire consequences here. Also the music. That sounds like it's not saving my date, is it? She'll get fish poisoning or something and die. What for the hell of it. Yeah, and there she will get chicken something. Salmonellas? Probably. Fiesta salad, mango. I have no idea. Okay. Tempting. But not tempting enough. Fish tacos for me, please. Haha, I hope I don't sound obsessed to you, but for some reason I'm just really excited about tacos tonight. I'm not normally this obsessive, honest. Oh, I forgot to do the voice. I'm not normally this obsessive, honest. Do you ever get like that? Obsessed over some particular thing you want to the exclusion of everything else? Not really, I'm pretty easygoing. Yeah, sometimes I can be pretty single-minded. Ha, I guess. Oh, what's that? She points out the window. Are those dolphins? I think those are dolphins. You follow her as she runs to the railing to look over the ocean. It's dolphins, I'm so glad we came here tonight, this is so awesome. Have you seen anything quite like it? No, this is incredible. Once maybe. This sort of thing doesn't happen often. A lot actually, every time I've been here. Once maybe. She gazes at the picturesque scene for a moment longer and then several things happen at once. Oh god. Whoa, what's happening? too quickly for you to react, and yet somehow with an antagonizing slowness the railing and in fact the whole patio collapsed into the sea. Felicia tries to jump for safety as soon as she feels everything begin to move, but she's not quite quick enough. You lose sight of her in the churning water amidst all the debris of the deck. That was the last time you saw her. The currents near there have known to be treacherous, and they never did manage to find a body. The end! Your date has ended in disaster, and I was so exactly spot on right. Let's try this again. Start game. Ring, 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 ring! Yes, I'm not going to this. Yes. Okay. Where do we dine? Burgers. Let's do burgers. Sounds good. See you at the Burger Shack. Wow, everything smells so good. I had my doubts when you mentioned this plate. It's out of the way and any kind of sketchy neighborhood, but this looks great. Oh my god, it's in a sketchy neighborhood. I think I have the bacon burger with extra ketchup. Well, that's at least the food is safe enough. What are you having? A plain burger for me, please. I'll have a cheddar cheeseburger with bacon, Swiss cheese with mushrooms. I like Swiss cheese with mushrooms. Your meal is served and you both dig in. After a few bites, she stops eating and looks wistful. My dad would have loved this place. He would have been here right at home. He really loved burgers and this place was a great ambience. She sighs and pokes at her burger. What happened to your dad? Say nothing and keep eating. What happened to your dad? She answers the question with a brittle smile. He left my mom and me when I was 6. She looks directly at you for the first time since the meal was served. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to dump that on you out of the blue. I'm just not used thinking about him. I honestly don't think it's ever come up since we moved here. Mom still tries to call him sometimes, but it's easier if I just don't think about him. She gives you a much warmer smile this time. But enough about my personal soap opera life. I refuse to be upset in the face by such delicious hamburgers. She takes another big bite of her burger, and now she will choke on it. What do you bet? So I've been thinking, no, I was wrong. So I've been thinking lately about school and what comes after. You can hear some kind of commotion coming from outside. Felicia cranes her neck trying to see, and someone is going to rob the store and shoot her, isn't it? What's going on? It's something happening out there. It sounded like someone shouting. It probably doesn't concern us. It probably doesn't concern us! Suddenly there's a loud noise from outside, a succession of loud bangs like a string of firecrackers going off. She takes you for a moment from the red stain spreading across her shirt in red to register. Felicia looks down in uncomprehending shock. I think I've been shot? Even then, ever so slowly, she crumples into the booth. You're vaguely aware that more sounds of gunfire coming from outside, but all you can hear is Felicia's labored breathing, each ragged breath sounding louder than anything else in the world. I might have been minutes or centuries later when the ambulance arrives. The kind man with sad eyes loads her into the gurney and rushes her off. He tells you not to worry and that everything will be alright, but you both know he's lying. You hear the ragged breathing stop and you saw the light fade from her eyes. You never do find out what caused the gunfight in the streets, some gang scuffle or a drug deal going wrong or something. All you saw was the terrible aftermath. Ba-dum! Date ended in disaster. Well, actually that reminds me about my dates mostly. I mean, there's not as much dead people, but they tend to end in disaster. Let's do this once more. I'm curious if your choice of meal and so affects it. Let's try the burger joint once more. Yeah. Oh! Oh! That's new. That's new. That's absolutely new. That wasn't here before. Okay. Let's try burgers once again. I'm not sure if anything changes. I don't think something changes. Or we can go for tacos. We can go for tacos because we can change the the food, the place where we're sitting. So everything's back up. There, we had that. Now, how about near the window where we can see the water?
The two of you sit down at a table next to a giant window where you can look out over the water. The sun is starting to set and the waves are turning gold-colored. The effect is quite beautiful. Okay, let's have some tacos. Do you have any recommendations? The food checkers are amazing, but I'm open to other options. I think I'll have the fiesta salad this time. It's got mango in it. I do like mango, but no, I entered this dinner with a late resolution to eat fish tacos. What do you think of me if I cast aside my ambitions slightly? Fish tacos, please! Ah, yeah, obsessed we were through that. Okay. Oh! Actually, this is important to take 2 steps to your left, right now. She turns around, obviously a bit surprised at your tone, but obediently takes a step to the left. What was I in the... Oh, holy crap. The portion of the deck where she just was standing abruptly collapses into the water. I was almost standing there. Holy crap, that was close. I could have died. How did you know that was going to give and that it was safe over here? I didn't. I was making a joke and I guess we got lucky. I'm actually Richard. I'm from the future. I'm thinking I reloaded from a saved game. I'm actually from the future. I'm psychic. That's the most normal. No, I'm being serious, dog. How did you know? No, sorry, I was just making a joke and I got lucky. No, really, like ESP and stuff. Here, I prove it. Think of a number. So, now we will get to guess a number. We won't get it right, except by pure accident and chance. And then the date will end in disaster and we have to play again and then we can choose this and oh god, I can't think of... No, really, like... 12. Ah, got you. It was negative 8. Was that even on there? No one ever guesses negative numbers. Suddenly you're interrupted by screams and the sound of a lot of things breaking. Your first thought is suddenly there are snakes everywhere. Soon enough though you realize your mistake. It is actually just tentacles. What the heck? Oh my god, this game. I think I screamed, no, the snakes. Darling thinks to yourself as Felicia is pulled out the window with a tentacle wrapped around here. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Over a foot in diameter. Just a sea monster. Yeah, the end. Your date has ended in disaster. Let's do that again. Okay. I catch your drift, game. I catch your drift. Let's go out for tacos. Okay. Oh, I set somewhere else. I think it's no problem. Okay. We have been through all this. This is right important. Okay. I could have died. I'm a psychic. Negative 8. Okay, that was luck. Do it again. I've got a new number. Wrong. It was 7553. If we were a real landed, you would know. That's okay. I should have known this was all a trick. I think I'm going home. I'm still rattled. I want to get some sleep. When a car crashes into the front of the restaurant, the two of you are directly in his way. You flung to the side, but Felicia is not so likely. The ambulance arrives quickly, but she doesn't even make it to the hospital before succumbing to internal bleeding and a punctured lung. So, I'm actually enjoying this. This is funny and it's well made and it's witty and yeah. So I think there's quite a lot of stories to go through.
Yes. Let's do this all again. Yes, okay. I'm a psychic! You see... Oh god. -8. Okay, it's getting harder to explain this by luck. That's actually kind of creepy. Let's assume for the moment that I believe you. Why are you telling me this? I just saw you in trouble and helped psychic guy code and all this. I'm actually secretly a superhero. I tell you my superhero name, but it's classified. I'm here to protect you. An aura of death surrounds you. I can see your future and it still looks pretty grim. That's crappy. And you shouldn't got out of bed this morning. So okay, grim stuff is going down. But now we finish dinner. Okay, so I couldn't save her from the sea monster. We should have gone home, but the car would get... Oh, God. You know what? I think... Changing plans, we can't go out. What do you mean? Some weird joke? If you're fun to live. Fun. Fun to live. You'll die. What? That's really not funny. I don't know, it's a lot, but I don't know what's going on, but I don't know, I do know this. If we go out to dinner tonight, one or maybe both of us are going to end up dead. Okay, this is all pretty weird. I mean, you seem pretty insistent that this dinner tonight would be disastrous. And I feel like I'd be an idiot just to hear someone talking about things that happen in real life. You know, someone I've known for a while just coming up and telling me that I'm going to die tonight. I mean, what's going to happen? What makes you think I'm going to die? You could get shot. That's clearly not going to happen. Where did I ever come up with that? I've just been sitting home today. How can I... No, really, you're going to die. Near death is weird today. It's hard to imagine anything really bad happening like you're saying. So, what can you say about... I know that you still miss your dad and used to fantasize about getting him and your mother back together. Why would you even bring that up? And how do you even know about that? Have you been talking to mom or stalking me or something? I'm not sure I'm comfortable with you digging around my personal life like that. I think I'm going to call off dinner tonight. You've at least creeped me out enough to get out of dinner, at any rate. I'm going to find something myself. We'll talk tomorrow, I guess. After a few moments, there's the sound of an airplane getting closer and closer, and followed by one of the loudest noises you ever heard. The TV in the background switches to emergency report about a plane crash and fires that are happening right now. Even before the news confirms it though, you have a pretty good idea exactly who the plane crashed on top of. The end! You didn't even have to get a date and still ended in disaster. So, there it is. Save the date. It's absolutely brilliant. This is a blast and I will certainly play it some more. Check it out. I put the link in the description. It's absolutely free. You can play it. Yeah, there's not much more to say. Thanks for watching. Have a nice one. Bye!